Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Raaz Algorithm Escalation taking place in Mumbai. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. I'm going to show you all three levels, how to do Silent Assassin. And the first two targets we're going to have is Rima Shah and Ramesh Malik. And this is the equipment I used. I'm going to start off in the train yard, but everything else is just default items. From the start, we're actually going to take out the guard first. So we're going to pull out our coin and throw it just behind this little train right here. We're going to retrieve the coin straight away, and the guard should come over and investigate the noise, as long as you're fast enough, that is. So as long as you skip the opening cutscene and did this straight away, you should come over, no problem. We're going to wait for him to come over, and then we're going to go ahead and fiber wire him. We're going to leave his body there, because it's not necessary to hide it anywhere, because no one else will come around this area anyway. Next, we're going to go and retrieve our poison now, because we need to go and get some poison. It's just going to be in this train right here. That guy's an enforcer, just watch out for him. But we're just going to stay crouched down here, turn on this generator, or turn off I should say. We're going to hide just behind this little train. And we're just going to wait for him to move away before we approach the tea tray. Once he starts moving, that's when we can go ahead up to the tea tray, blend in, serve the tea, and poison when the option comes up for you. You can only poison this drink while you're in this disguise, just keep in mind. But this kill is all set up for us now, so what's going to happen is later on is the Vanya Shah is going to tell Rima to, well, Rima's just going to try the tea before Vanya does, and that's when Rima actually dies of the poisoning. So we're just going to head straight to the exit now. You can choose whatever exit you want to. To get out of here, you can use that crowbar, or you can just dive down here and just leap over the wall. But like I said, any exit will do, and we're just going to skip to the end because it's just pointless. So after a couple of minutes, like I said, Rima Shah will take that sample of the tea, and she will die, and that's when we can head to one of the exits. Don't know how to trigger this one properly, I still don't know. So I'm just literally running around this area just trying to, let me out, like, let me out. There we go. But once we've exited the mission here, that's an easy Silent Assassin for level 1. It doesn't really escalate in difficulty throughout all three levels, which is a bit odd really when it comes to this escalation. This escalation could easily have been made in a contract as well, which is another thing I'm not a big fan of. But for level 2, we have to make sure that we don't get seen doing anything suspicious, and we have an additional target, which was an extra guard. We're going to use the same equipment as level 1, nothing changes, and then from the very start again, skip the opening camera panning shot. I'm going to head over to this train, distract this guard exactly the same way as we did in the previous level, and retrieve your coin. Pull out the fiber wire, wait for him to come around, and fiber wire him. Leave his body there, don't need to take care of that. Climb on these crates here and go through the window. And to the door on your right, and then on your left is going to be a poison pill jar. Exit out the back, then turn off that generator. Stay hidden from this this servant here. Once he starts moving, that's when we're going to head towards that tea tray like we did in level 1. So go ahead and serve the tea, and then poison it. Once we've done that, we need to head up the stairs now to the balcony upstairs. That's where the third target is going to be. So we're just going to go ahead and take care of him. Just going to let that guard go past first. Your target is an enforcer, so just watch out for that. Don't want him to cause any panic. We can actually use the fiber wire on him. Now, if we don't knock out the guard at the end, then he will get spotted, so make sure you go ahead and do that. But from this point, all we've got to do now is just head to an exit, and the third kill will take care of itself, like I said before in the previous level. It's just a matter of just waiting around, really, for that final target to get finished off. And I'm going to actually go to a close one. I know a train goes past every 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but I think you can actually grab the train from the side. That would have been a really cool exit, but obviously I've not done it fast enough to do that. So I'm just going to head to a nice safe exit over here. considering we have all 3 coins, you can exit this tuk-tuk once it pops up for us. Alternatively, you can just go away at the fish boat. It's entirely up to you. But you won't have to wait too much longer. Then she will get poisoned, and then we can exit the mission straight away. And that's an easy assassin for level 2. I've been hearing people get up that have been requesting this one because of level 3, because it's suit only. But I'm actually going to do something I haven't done before, and that is show you a glitch. So we have to do all this stuff, but now in our suit. So the equipment I'm going to bring along with us is the regular pistol, lockpick, aluminium briefcase or any briefcase, store the tranquilizer in the briefcase, store the modern lethal syringe at the old tire, and start at the train area. From the start of the mission, pull out the tranquilizer out of the briefcase and grab the modern lethal syringe from the tire. Put that away. I'm going to go ahead and lockpick this storage container. Just make our way through it. And then we're going to go through the window. Once we go through the window, we're going to throw the briefcase in the area where we distracted the guard in the previous couple of levels. So he will get distracted in the same spot, just like we did in the previous 2 levels. And we're going to stay standing here for a while because the woman inside the train is walking towards us and we don't want to get spotted. So we're just going to wait here for a second until she stops moving. And then we can jump up on top of these boxes, pull out our pistol and shoot the guard in the head. So that's 1 target down. Stay in the bushes, stay crouched, and then we're going to crouch all the way up to the stairs, up to the balcony, up on top. Don't worry about the suspicious bar, as long as you keep following the path that I'm going. We're going to stay here for a second and wait for the guards to catch up. The guard that's just there, we need to wait for him to actually come more further towards us because we are going to knock him out a little bit later on. But we are going to take advantage of a glitch during this run. We're actually going to, because instead they don't want to fix it or they can't fix it, and I may as well just abuse it. So what we're actually going to do is trank the target, and then while he's in the animation of getting knocked out, we're going to shoot him in the head. So when this guard goes past, we're going to head towards our target, and I'm going to use a syringe on this one. Just try not to get spotted when you're approaching him. Stab him with the lethal syringe. Pull out your tranquilizer and trank this guard. So even if these bodies are found, they're not going to get spotted. Now we're going to trank the Remashar right here. Make sure you don't miss your shot. But once she's in that animation, go ahead and pull out your pistol and shoot her in the head. And then that's it. All we've got to do now is just exit the mission, slide down this pipe right here, and head to any exit you want to. So what the game actually thinks has happened is the game thinks that an accident has happened or a poisoning that has happened, so they're reacting accordingly. So basically they don't react to the death, they're reacting to the fact that she got tranked, and because the can't really fully understand the reasoning behind it, but I'm so sure it's something like that. But anyway, as long as you're shooting her in the head, and while she's in the animation of passing out from the tranquilizer, then you'll never get the body being found. It's a glitch that it's been around for months. They haven't managed to fix it, and considering they're not having any more patches out for Hitman 2, you may as well abuse this now until the 3rd game comes along. So even if the bodies are found, it's not going to matter at all. So go ahead and abuse that glitch if you do wish so. I don't think they are giving much respect to the fact that Rima Shah is an incredibly difficult person to actually get suit only, so I don't see the points of trying, really, when it's just literally that easy, when you can take advantage of a glitch. But once we've exited the mission there, you'll get the achievement for the Raaz Algorithm, and you'll get the Silent Assassin rating for it as well. So if you're wondering how to do it Silent Assassin for level 3, that is how you do it. So just get a confirmation of it here on this screen. There we go. I think it's our fastest time as well. Not bad. And that is pretty much going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it and it helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. And hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. And there's a new load target tomorrow, so make sure you are ringing that bell. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description for all the details of the different perks for this membership. Big shout out to Argel, the Shafe, and Nico Senpai for all being a top tier Psycho Assassin members of the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the elusive target. Cheers.